Commander Dell, and today I have another LEGO Star Wars set review for you guys. And this time it is on the LEGO Star Wars Republic Gunship. So yeah, it is set number 75012, ages 9 to 14. Includes 1,175 pieces, and 7 minifigures, and it retails for $119.99, so just about 120 US dollars. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the minifigures. And yeah, all of these figures are new except for the two battle droids, or super battle droids. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and start off with the super battle droids to get them out of the way. So yeah, here's these are just the exact same super battle droids we've been getting since they came out in the whatever set they came out in. Yeah, so nothing really special about them. They're just the plain ones. They don't have the kind of rocket arm. So yeah, just to get two of those guys. But we haven't actually got any of these recently until the summer 2013 sets. So that's pretty cool that we get two of them again. Or yeah. The next figure. This is actually probably one of my favorite figures in this set. Is the Clone Trooper Sergeant. Clone Trooper Captain. So yeah, he's basically like a red Clone Trooper. Or a clone, episode 2 clone with red markings. And yeah, so first of all, he does come with another one of these long, blasters. It's just like the same blaster with this little piece on it that I don't really like, but, yeah. So it comes with one of those. And yeah, I just really like this figure. Yeah, and if you guys know the game Star Wars Battlefront, the original Star Wars Battlefront, the red clone was like the sniper clone, or marksman. And see, that's kind of cool. And it's actually pretty cool because LEGO actually made all of the different color clones in the Battlefront 1. So yeah. And he actually has a silver visor. All of the like special like commander kind of clones, like this captain, the commander one, the lieutenant, and the sergeant, they all have like a silver visor, and the rest of the episode 2 clones, like the regular clones, all have a just black visor. And so yeah, as you can see, he has the 3 little dots there, which means he's a captain, or he's a higher rank. And yeah, and he just has the new kind of clone trooper face. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the captain. Yeah, captain. But he doesn't have leg printing though, which is, I guess, okay. But not, in the sets they're gonna have now, from now on, I think, or in like 2014 sets, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna have leg printing, I think, from now on. Yeah, so next up we have the Clone Pilot, which is also probably one of my favorite minifigures in this set. Yeah, so this is the episode 2 Clone Pilot. So he just comes with a little Lego blaster. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Han Solo blaster to me, but yeah. Yeah, so basically his torso is the same torso as a regular clone, except it has the little pilot breather thing. I think it's a breather thing on the torso, which I like a lot. Looks really cool. And he does have a pilot helmet. However, in the movie, the pilots, they actually don't have the fin on the back. So that's something. But they did that with the Clone Wars pilots too. So yeah, it's not like that big of a deal to me, but it's technically like not accurate like this. It actually has like wires in the back, or kind of like more of the breather thing on the back. Oh yeah, but still, it looks really cool nonetheless. It has these little gray things and these little markings on the little side kind of there that the rest of the clones don't have. That might be like part of the like breather thing, I guess. You can kind of see. So yeah, and he does have the 2 like red Republic symbols on the top of his helmet. And yeah, just yellow pilot markings. And he just has a black visor also, like the rest of the clones. So yeah, that is the Clone Trooper pilot. So next up we have Obi-Wan, Episode 2, Obi-Wan. And so he just comes with a blue lightsaber with the same kind of metallic chrome handle. So yeah, nothing new about the lightsaber, but this is Obi-Wan is pretty cool because we haven't also got a Episode 2 version of Obi-Wan in a long time. So yeah, he has a new, I think it's a new torso printing. I'm not positive. It might not be. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure, but or maybe it actually is used. I'm not sure, but that's the torso. But he does have new leg printing, which is pretty cool. I think from now on they're gonna have like the little kind of robe look on the legs for all the Jedis that have robes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And he does have this hairpiece here, and he does have a double-sided face. So this side is just like plain face, I guess, like normal, like serious, I guess. And then this one, the other side, I'll show you. It looks like the hair. He's like angry or in battle or something. Like he's like yelling at Anakin or something. Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much Obi-Wan. Okay. So next up we have Padmé, which I don't even have. I think this is really my only Padmé I ever have had. So, or no, actually no. I got there's the only other Padmé beside. I think there's only been like a few Padmés actually. But anyways, this is a new Padmé, new Episode 2 Padmé, and so she has just a regular blaster, Lego blaster, and then she has no printing on the legs, but she has a pretty cool torso printing. She has like the marks from the little tiger thing that she had to fight on the little Geonosian arena thing, and so yeah, she has like scratch marks, and she has like one tan arm because it's supposed to be like her arm got like ripped off and stuff. Or not her arm, I mean her shirt arm got ripped off. So yeah, and then she has torso printing. Yeah, and so then she does have, I think this is also a new hairpiece. I think. I'm not quite sure, but, well, it's new to me anyway, so, yeah. And then she does have also a double-sided head. This one, she's just like normal looking, smiling, I guess. Okay. And then, I guess they're both smiling. This one's even more smiling. So yeah, I guess this one's just like normal. I guess she doesn't get mad at all. So yeah, that is Padmé. And last but not least, we have Episode 2 Anakin, which is also pretty cool, because we haven't got one in a while. So yeah, he actually does have a green lightsaber, because if you remember in Episode 2, when they were escaping the Geonosian arena, like some Jedi just threw Obi-Wan and Anakin to like lightsabers, and Anakin got a green one. And yeah, so it's the same one, and I don't know, this lightsaber actually doesn't have like any of those bubbles in it. So I thought that was kind of cool, because like Obi-Wan's one had bubbles in it. But this one's like clear, so I kind of like it like clear. Okay. So yeah. But basically it has a new torso printing. And as you can kind of tell there, he has the little Padawan braid going down the front of the torso, right there. And yeah, so it's a new torso printing, double-sided. Sorry if you can't see in this light. Yeah, but there's the back of the torso. And then he also has leg printing like Obi-Wan. It's like kind of the Jedi robe things. And yeah, and so he has this hairpiece, which is new to new for Anakin, I guess. Yeah, and then he also does have a double-sided face. So this one he's like normal, and then the other one he's mad, like he's battling Count Dooku. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for the minifigures. So now on to the gunship itself. So I'm gonna just cut it off for a minute because I'm gonna adjust my tripod. So yeah, okay. So here is the gunship itself. And yeah, first of all, this gunship, in my opinion, is definitely a very, very good improvement over the Clone Wars gunship we got in like 2008 or whenever. Yeah, so I really like it a lot. It's definitely a lot of the design is like much improved. Like a lot of the things that were the problems, like with the old gunship, even though it really didn't even have that many problems, they're still like fixed in this, and the design to me just looks a lot better. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'll start in the front. It has the two cockpits, and these are new pieces. I don't think they're new pieces, but they're different cockpit pieces for the gunship. And they definitely work a lot better. They don't come off like every single time you open it, like on the last gunship. And in there, you can see there is a control panel. You can kind of see there. There are stickers. There's two control panels, and they're the same in each one. In the minifigures, what they sit on, it's like part of it, the back part where they're supposed to sit is studs, and the front part is just tile. So yeah, that's the cockpit. And yeah, there's two of them, of course. So let's go ahead and put like pilot in it. It would have been cool actually if they included two pilots, because you can't. It's like, I think it's actually like impossible or hard to like, well, fictionally, like in the Star Wars, to not fly a gunship with only one guy. But yeah, so in the front here we have the little cargo thing. And this time, one of the things I just was kind of, well, not really disappointed, but that this one doesn't have is just like, it doesn't have the sticker like the old one had, because I kind of like the stickers. But this is, I think it's accurate to the movie more, because I don't think the movie had stickers. But yeah, this basically just opens like that. For some reason, to me, this actually seems a little bit more wobbly than the old one, but I don't know. So in here, you have a missile rack, and those are the missiles that go on the top part, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And now you get two blue ones and two green ones, and so I think like the blue ones are like EMP ones or something. And yeah, so in there, I'm not sure, it's kind of dark, or maybe I'll open the other side, that might help. Yeah, so that just goes in on that track there. Yeah. And then also in the front we have the two ball turrets, which also come off a lot. They haven't really come off, I don't think, for me. Okay, except of course for them. I knew that was gonna happen. It comes off during the review. So yeah. Has the two ball turrets, which most of the time, most of the time don't come off, like the old one, which come off all the time. But yeah, yeah, and so they're actually two different colored gray. I don't know why that's like that, but it actually kind of looks cool to me. Yeah, so now, up here we have the two little, oh, I guess there's a gun in there. Two little storage compartments. There's two of them on each side, and then apparently this one had a gun in it. Oops, something's breaking. Okay. And yeah, so there's two more on this side, right there and there. There's also a Republic logo. Not a sticker. Wait. Oh no, yeah, it is a sticker. Yeah, it's a sticker. Two of those, one on each side. There's also a sticker here, here, and here. And yeah, there is quite a few stickers in this set actually, but I don't really mind. Yeah, so in here, this is Now in this one they don't have the back to tank. They have they actually have it. The minifigures can stand in there like it's supposed to be. So yeah, we can put Obi-Wan in there. And I'm not actually sure why they have the tiles there, but yeah, they have the tiles there. So yeah, we'll just put Obi-Wan in here. So yeah, then in the hangar, or the hangar troop bay, now they don't have that whole ridiculous speeder thing in the middle. They actually made the speeder fit like right on the door, which I'll show you also in a few minutes. So I definitely like that a lot better, because now there's just like room to put as many figures as you want in there. You could even put even more actually if you replaced these pieces with ones that had all studs on them. So yeah, and then these two things, the ball turrets, are also really cool. Yeah, so these weren't on the old gunship, or the Clone Wars gunship. So yeah, they're really cool. They move like that much. I don't know how many degrees that is, but yeah, a lot of degrees. And yeah, it can move in there for like storage or when they're not using them. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and show you how to put a clone in it. So basically what you do is you can just fold this back and this up, and we'll put the sergeant in there. And he can just go on there's two studs there. You can put him on there, and if you want, you can make him hold the controls. Then you can just put it back on. Yeah. And also, like, one thing I thought was like a good design thing is they actually made the fin of the clone. It actually fits into this little hole there, because otherwise the clone would like not fit in there, but it actually does fit because of that. So I don't know if that was just like a coincidence when they were building it that it fit, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. Also, I'm going to take them out because I'm going to use them again in a minute. But yeah, and of course there's one of those on each side. So yeah, and these are replacing the front doors. Like on the old one, they had two sets of doors on each side. The big ones here, which I'll show you in a second, and yeah, the big one and the other one. But now they have the turret instead. But I guess if you wanted to, you could kind of modify the gunship and build that door if you wanted it, but I actually would rather have this. So yeah. And yeah, and so these big doors in the back, they're actually pretty much almost the same design, I think, as the other gunship. This go in and out, and they actually have this piece. The clone gunship also kind of had this. You can pull this back, and the door will just open. So yeah, that's kind of cool thing for like if you're making a stop motion. I guess you could just do that, and both the doors will open. And yeah. So back here we have the back little door where the speeder is, and so the speeder, it just slides out on these little tracks here. It goes in on those little tracks with this little bar part. So yeah. And so the speeder is pretty cool. It kind of looks like a little, like, I don't know what it's called, but it kind of reminds me of the speeder Anakin had when he was like going to find his mom in episode 2. When he like was with the Jawas, and then so that's pretty cool. It has a backpack on it. Yeah, and you can put a guy on there. We'll put Padmé on it, and yeah, and you can put her hands on the handle also. I don't know if you can actually put it on. Oh yeah, so if you wanted to, you could put it on when the minifigures. You could put it back in when there's a minifigure there, but that looks kind of weird. But yeah. Yeah, so next up we have the two little turrets on the side. I actually don't think these are actually like manned turrets. I think they're like other little turrets that the pilot controls in the movie, but you can put a clone in there anyways. So yeah, we can put the sergeant in there. And these ones, it's just all studs you sit on. or not all studs, all tiles. So they might shake around a bit, but maybe not. And that is a sticker there. This little control is a sticker. And yeah, so you can just close it. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there's one of those on each side. Then for the wings also have a sticker. This whole thing is a sticker. And yeah. And so then up top, instead of having a little compartment there like the other gunship had that had the little spy droids, this actually has a handle, which is really nice. It's actually not the best handle. It's kind of a little bit hard to hold. Yeah, you just kind of have to hold it like this. And yeah, but it's pretty good. Actually, one thing that if you guys know Michael MGF, he actually suggested this in his review. If you take the little pin from the gun, the sniper gun, or the whatever the red clone's gun, and you take it and you put it in through one of the holes on this, you actually can make a lot easier to carry. So I'll try to show you this. Basically, you can just take it and put it through one of them, and it will look like that. And it's actually a lot easier to carry because you can just carry it like that now. And yeah, I actually like that. So yeah. And then also on the top we have the little rockets. And so like I said before, in the little compartment there's blue ones and green ones. And so up here they have 2 blue ones on the top on each one, and 3 green ones on each side on the bottom. And they're just flip fire missiles. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so you guys know how those work. And yeah, and so the engines here, or I don't even know if these are guns or not, but I think they're just engines. The engines look pretty cool. They have a black round tile on the back. And yeah. And then in the back here, we actually have a compartment here that you can store stuff in. In the old one, the Clone Wars one, there was actually something kind of like this, but I don't know if it was actually meant to store stuff, but this one you can definitely store stuff in, so that's pretty cool. And also, I think this might be the last thing. There is a turret here on the back, which doesn't fall off. On the old one, it was actually the same design turret as the front ones, these little ones, but this one's actually a little bit different. It's a little, I think it's like a bionicle thing, or Technic piece, but yeah, it works pretty well. It doesn't come out at all, so, yeah, that is actually pretty much it for the, gunship. Also one last thing I wanted to kind of show you. If you guys have the old gunship, you might know that when you flip it over, or like turn it upside down, these wings will like flop over and like fall off. But this one, it's like the whole design is different, and if I take this, and even, well actually there's minifigures in it right now, but if you flip it, the whole, like the wings still, like, it won't flop. So it's like really, really good design. And yeah, because it's like, I don't know, you can kind of see how it was designed. Not really, but yeah, it's definitely really a lot sturdier than the old gunship. Yeah, and I just really like this gunship a lot. Oh yeah, and also one last thing I forgot. It actually does have a crate in here. Right in there. It goes right there, like that. And so I'll take that out and show you what it is, or what's in it. Basically, what's in it is a little holocron. And so I don't know why they have a little holocron in there, but they do. So I don't know. I was thinking that it might be some kind of like Yoda Chronicle thing, but I'm not sure. I think it's just like a random thing. But yeah, so that is actually pretty much it for the gunship. And actually, there is one more thing I was going to show you. It actually comes with a poster. So yeah, I'm just going to cut off real quick, and I'm going to show you guys the poster. Okay, so here is the poster. It is double-sided, so Yeah, so here's the first side. Basically what it is just like a huge battle on Geonosis, and so you can see like a few gunships in there, and this one is dropping off Anakin and Obi-Wan and Padmé. And yeah, I definitely like this side more than the other side. And you can see there it also has the Corporate Alliance tank droid and the spider droid. Yeah. And so it's pretty cool. It's just like a huge battle scene. And it has Lego Star Wars and some other gunships. And yeah, so on the other side is a huge like list of all of the 2013 minifigures. And not just like the summer wave, but also the winter wave. So it has like the Umbara guys and stuff. And yeah, so it has all these minifigures. And it has like two sides, like the good guys and the bad guys. Except I don't know why it has Jabba the Hutt on the bad guys, but it still has that blue guy on the good guys. But because I thought they were friends or something. But and they have General Krill on the good guys. But I don't know. It's just how Lego did it. And so yeah, they have Yoda, the little Yoda. And I'm not gonna go over like all the minifigures, but yeah. So, yeah. That is all the stuff. Or that is the, poster. So also real quick, here's a little kind of comparison, at the, like, look of the two gunships. So, this one is the old, like 2008 or whatever, Clone Wars one, and this is the new one. And so yeah, they're actually pretty much the same size. I really don't know which one is bigger exactly, but I think they're about, like, I can't really tell, but they're pretty much the same size. I think this one definitely looks better. And yeah, that's just like a look at like a comparison between the second oldest one and besides the mini ones, and the newest one. Okay, so the last thing, just to give you guys a look at the box and the instructions. So yeah, here's the front of the box. It has the Yoda box art, all the information. It has a picture of the gunship, all the minifigures, and it says poster inside, just like and that's the poster I just showed you guys. So on the top we have also all the minifigures. Then on the side is that, and on the back is all of the features of the gunship, and the little diagram thing, and just the action thing with all the stuff. And so yeah, and yeah, that is pretty much the box. And it's a pretty big box. I think the old gunship is actually a little bit bigger. The Clone Wars gunship the box is a little bit bigger. This one's kind of more like a square, kind of, I guess. So yeah, and so for the instructions, you get 2 instruction books. And for some reason, one thing I kind of didn't really like about this is that you don't just build all the minifigures at the beginning. You'll build them like every so often. Like at first, you just build Padmé, and then you go through a few steps, and then you build the 2 clones and some other stuff, and then Anakin, and then Obi-Wan, and then the droids. So I didn't really like that. I don't know why they did that. I don't really know why. I mean, I can't really think of a reason. But yeah, the first book, let's see. It has 81 pages of building. It has a little kind of look at all of the minifigures and just the summer wave, and this doesn't actually include the limited edition sets, like the that like Old Republic thing, and the I forget what it's called. It's like the thing with Reiko Hardeen, Obi-Wan, and Cad Bane. It doesn't have those 2 sets in there, and then they have a little Lego Club thing and that kid. And then the second one, it has about 75 pages of building. and then it shows you just a bunch of stuff at the end, like it shows you like the gunship. Then you have like 3 pages worth of piece counts, because it's a big set. Then it has a little page with the features. It has a little Jabba's sail barge poster, and then a checklist of all of the sets except the limited edition sets. And so yeah, this is the gunship. I do have a few other sets, and I already did a review on the Corporate Alliance tank droid the other day, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, and then on the back there's a Yoda code thing. If you want the Yoda code, then you can have the Yoda code. And so yeah, that is actually pretty much it for the Republic gunship. So I would definitely recommend getting this set. It's a really cool thing, a really cool set. It's definitely a huge improvement over the last gunship. Well, not a huge improvement. The last one was still definitely really good. So this one is just also I think a lot better. It's improved basically. And so yeah, that actually pretty much sums up this review, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and also I also would like to say that I'm really sorry for not getting this review out like until now. It's been a while since this actually came out. And so yeah, I actually talked about that if you watched my Corporate Alliance tank droid review, but yeah, basically it's just I've been kind of busy with stuff, so I just didn't really have time to do like reviews. But yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and so please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.